video. Now today, I'll be talking about is Solihull Station taxi rank the best taxi rank? Let's get started. Okay, so first of all, Solihull Station taxi rank is an amazing taxi rank. But as you can see, we'll go close to it as you can see. It doesn't look any different as you can see, however, we've got the stand for 2 taxis sign down there, and we've got the red route sign that says red route, no stopping except taxis, which is obviously quite weird. The reason why it's called a taxi rank is so taxis can probably park there, maybe. But I'm not sure. However, we'll go back to previous years of this taxi rank. However, there didn't used to be a taxi rank here. It used to be a bus stop. But we still have the bus stop outside Solihull Station as of May 2025. However, we have a cyclist dismount sign, which is quite weird. It's quite weird, that. No, definitely consider the fact that this taxi rank is amazing, and I wouldn't doubt it would. However, let's go back to April 2022 for an example. See, look, this taxi here, he's overranked onto the double pink lines. I don't know why he's done that, but as you can see, there's no driver in that taxi. It does look like it is, but there isn't actually. However, if we go back to March 2019 for an example, see, look, as you can see, this taxi here, that's in front of this one, he has overranked onto the double pink lines. So this one went behind this one. He's probably thinking, why is he parked on the double pink lines? Now, that is a good point, that. I don't know why you'd want to park on some double pink lines. However, if we go back to October 2018 for an example, see, look, as you can see, this taxi that's in front of that one, he's overranked onto the double pink lines, as you can see. However, if we go back to March 2017 for an example, see, look, as you can see, he's not overranked onto the zigzag lines. However, there didn't used to be a double pink line there. Look, it's a double yellow line. However, he's leaving him some space so he can get out of the taxi rank absolutely fine. It looks like you can fit 5 taxis on the taxi rank, not including the bus stop, that is, as you can see. Quite weird. But as you can see, you could probably fit about 3 taxis or 4 taxis maybe. But obviously, it's the bus stop that's the issue. However, if we go back to May 2016 for an example, see that this private hire driver is overranked onto the zigzag lines. However, it is a big no-no that he shouldn't be using the taxi rank. Obviously, it looks like he's just parked on the zigzag lines because it looks like he has overranked onto the zigzag lines. But that looks like a little bit of the taxi rank, doesn't it? However, if we go back to August 2014 for an example, see, look, this black one that's in front of this one here, he's not overranked onto the zigzag lines. But the taxi rank looks like you can fit about 3 or 4 taxis on the taxi rank. It does look like you can fit about 3 or 4 taxis on the taxi rank. However, if we go back to June 2012 for an example, see, look, when it used to be a bus stop. See, look, as you can see, that could be a little taxi rank, but it's probably a bit of a tight squeeze for the buses to get out. If we go back to April 2011 for an example, see, look, as you can see, you probably could not fit a taxi on that little bit of the bus stop. Obviously, taxis shouldn't really be parking on the bus stop anyway, but unfortunately, we'll have to deal with that, unfortunately. However, if we go back to July 2008 for an example, which was the final year of Solihull Station bus stop, as you can see, it looks quite weird, but you could fit a taxi on the taxi rank, but that would involve a ranking onto the zigzag lines, which is illegal, obviously. But at least I got a few bus stops here, if I'm completely honest, as you can see. They look quite weird. However, I'm not sure if the buses can access Broad Oaks Road or Ashley Road. There was a sign on Warwick Road where Broad Oaks Road is to say, bus drivers do not use Broad Oaks Road or Ashley Road. I'll come back to you in a second because I would like to show you what the sign says, obviously, because I'd like to show you what the sign says, obviously. I'll come back to you in a second, okay? See, I was right. Bus drivers cannot use Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road. That is complete rubbish, actually, because look what it says: bus drivers do not use Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road. That is complete rubbish. Because what I'm saying is, Solihull Council have probably put that in to say that bus drivers do not use Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road. Or maybe because Ashley Road and Broadoaks Road are the easiest ways to get to Station Approach. Obviously. Because obviously Solihull Station is on Station Approach. That's the easiest way to get to Station Approach, by doing the right turn onto Ashley Road or doing the right turn onto Broadoaks Road from wherever you're coming from. However, it is quite weird that bus drivers do not use Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road. That is quite weird. I'm just saying, Solihull Council put that requirement in, and if Solihull Council are watching this video, please consider removing this, because so bus drivers can use Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road, because it is complete rubbish. Because they need to allow buses down Ashley Road or Broadoaks Road, so the buses can drop off on Station Approach just outside Solihull Station. Anyway, that was a little video. If you have enjoyed the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on the video, and make sure that you turn on the notifications so you don't miss it about future videos. Until the next one, see you back here.